What stress really is? You're not just tired, you're not lazy, you're not too sensitive, you might be stuck in chronic survival mode and your body is quietly trying to survive you. To understand what stress is doing to your body, you first have to understand what stress really is. Because stress isn't just a feeling, it's a biological alarm, a primal signal from your nervous system that screams, danger is near, prepare to fight or run. The original purpose of stress, thousands of years ago, stress had one job: to keep you alive. A predator roars, your eyes dilate, your heart pounds, adrenaline floods your bloodstream, your muscles tense, digestion shuts down, reproduction pauses. Your brain screams, run, fight, survive. This response was perfect for a short, life-threatening moment. Kill the danger or escape it, then return to balance. That was acute stress. Fast, focused, and brief. The modern predator. But today, the predator is invisible. It wears a suit. It sends emails. It lives in your calendar, in your inbox, in your bank account. You're not running from lions, you're drowning in deadlines. You're arguing in the kitchen at 11 p.m., you're scrolling bad news at 2 a.m., you're holding in rage, tears, exhaustion because there's no time. And here's the problem: your brain doesn't know the difference. A lion, a boss, a bill, a fight, a memory, a worry, it all feels the same to your nervous system, so it fires the same response. Again and again and again. What was meant to last minutes now lasts months or years, from acute to chronic. That's the shift from acute stress designed to save you to chronic stress slowly killing you. The same system that once protected you now misfires endlessly because the alarm bells never turn off, because the threats never truly go away, because your biology was never built for this version of life. And so your body starts to break down, quietly at first, then loudly, then completely, not because you're weak, but because you were never designed to carry this much for this long. And that's why we must go deeper to see how this ancient survival system is now quietly running your entire life, from the inside out. This is not just stress. This is your body screaming for safety. The stress cascade inside your body. So what exactly happens inside you when your body senses stress? It's not just a mental state. It's not in your head. It's a cascade, an ancient automatic chain reaction designed to keep you alive. And it begins in the brain. Step 1, the threat is detected. A sound startles you. A text triggers anxiety. A deadline flashes in your mind, and before you even understand why, your brain does something extraordinary. The hypothalamus, your body's command center, wakes up. It scans for danger, and the moment it senses a threat, it hits the panic button. It signals the pituitary gland, which alerts the adrenal glands. Two small triangles that sit above your kidneys, but hold immense power. The result? The release of your primary stress hormones, adrenaline, norepinephrine, cortisol. Step 2, your body becomes a weapon. Adrenaline surges, heart rate spikes, blood vessels constrict, breathing becomes fast and shallow. Glucose is pulled from your liver into your blood. Fuel in case you need to run or fight. Digestion stops, reproduction pauses, your immune system quiets, long-term thinking is turned off, your entire system goes into combat mode. You are now a survival machine. But this was meant to be temporary. This response was never meant to last longer than a few minutes, just long enough to escape the threat and recover. But now you're checking your phone every 5 minutes, you're living in noise, deadlines, pressure, comparison, and your nervous system is always on alert. The cascade doesn't reset. It loops, it repeats, it intensifies. And that's where the damage begins. Step 3, the loop becomes a lifestyle. Cortisol stays elevated. Adrenaline drains your reserves. Your heart never fully relaxes. Your digestion never fully restarts. Your brain lives in tunnel vision. The body forgets how to feel safe, and without safety, it cannot heal. This is not just a reaction anymore. It's a state of way of being, a silent alarm that never turns off, and the longer it stays activated, the more your body pays the price. Not because it's weak, but because it's still trying to protect you even from threats that no longer exist. This is the stress cascade, and it's happening right now in millions of people, silently, until the system breaks. What chronic stress does to your organs? At first, stress feels like a whisper, a racing thought, a tight chest, a sleepless night. But when that whisper becomes a daily soundtrack, your body stops coping and starts breaking down, because chronic stress doesn't just affect how you feel, it alters how every major system in your body functions over time. The damage isn't just emotional, it becomes cellular, hormone, or neurological. Let's take a look inside. Your brain rewired by survival. Your brain is not just tired, it's being remodeled by stress. The hippocampus, which stores memories and helps you learn, begins to shrink. You forget names, you lose focus, you misplace your keys. And your thoughts, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for logic and decision-making, weakens. You react instead of respond. You act impulsively, you lose clarity. Meanwhile, the amygdala, your fear center, grows more sensitive. It hijacks your calm. Suddenly, everything feels like danger, even silence. This is not burnout. This is neurological rewiring. Your brain is literally adapting to survive constant stress. Your heart pumping under pressure, cortisol and adrenaline keep your heart racing. But over time, this wears it down. Blood pressure rises, blood vessels stiffen, inflammation increases, plaque builds. The result? A heart that's always working overtime until it can't. The link between chronic stress and heart disease is no longer a theory. It's measurable, predictable, preventable. Your metabolism hijacked by cortisol. When your body believes it's in danger, it stores energy. That energy becomes belly fat. Stress tells your body, hold on to every calorie, you might not survive. Sugar cravings increase, insulin sensitivity decreases, fat accumulates especially around the organs, weight loss becomes harder, blood sugar becomes unstable. This is why stressed bodies don't just feel heavy emotionally, they literally hold weight to survive. Your immune system silenced and confused. At first, stress stimulates immunity, but over time, the opposite happens. White blood cells decrease, wound healing slows, you get sick more often, inflammatory markers rise, autoimmune issues can be triggered. Your body loses the ability to tell the difference between enemy and self, and sometimes it starts attacking itself. Your hormones and aging. Time speeds up. Cortisol interferes with nearly every other hormone in your body. Estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone drop. Libido disappears. Fertility declines. Periods become irregular or stop. Fatigue becomes constant. Even worse, stress shortens your telomeres, the protective ends of your DNA, and short telomeres mean faster aging, cellular dysfunction, and higher disease risk. You are literally aging faster under chronic stress. Everything is connected. These aren't isolated symptoms. They're connected threads in the same web. Your brain, your gut, your hormones, they all speak the same language. Survival. But survival comes at a price, and the longer your body stays in emergency mode, the more it forgets how to rest, digest, recover, and thrive. This is not weakness. This is not failure. This is what happens when a survival system never gets to turn off. And if you've been living like this for months or years, it's not too late, but it is time to listen. clues your body is chronically stressed. Your body has been whispering, then calling, then screaming. But most of us don't recognize the signs because when stress becomes normal, dysfunction feels familiar, you think you're just tired, or lazy, or emotional. But in truth, your body has been surviving you. Let's decode the signals. Number 1. Fatigue that sleep doesn't fix. You wake up tired, you push through your day, counting hours until bedtime only to toss, turn, and wake again at 3 a.m. with racing thoughts. This isn't just exhaustion, it's nervous system dysregulation. When cortisol peaks at night and crashes during the day, your natural rhythms collapse. You live in reverse, tired but wired, drained but restless. Number 2, brain fog and forgetfulness. Your thoughts feel slow, your memory unreliable, you lose track of conversations, of time, of yourself. Stress shrinks the hippocampus. So it's not that you're distracted, it's that your brain has been reprogrammed for survival, not learning. You're not broken, you're overloaded. Number 3, weight gain, especially around the belly. No matter how much you restrict or exercise, your body holds on. It's not vanity, it's biology. Cortisol tells your system, store fat, store sugar, we might need it. It's not about willpower, it's about the chemistry of fear. Number 4, digestive issues, bloating, constipation, IBS, food sensitivities you never used to have. That's because when you're stressed, your body diverts energy away from digestion. You don't digest food well because you're too busy trying to digest life. Number 5, frequent illness or slow healing. Do you catch colds easily? Does every cut take longer to close? Chronic stress weakens your immune system. Your body no longer defends you the way it used to. And that's not just unfortunate, it's dangerous. Number 6, emotional volatility or emotional numbness. Some days you cry over spilled tea. Other days you feel nothing at all. This is the pendulum of chronic dysregulation. Your emotional brain is either overstimulated or burned out. There's no balance, only extremes. Number 7, hormonal chaos, irregular periods, PMS like a storm, low libido, fertility struggles, because your brain senses danger. And reproduction is not a priority in a survival state. Your body isn't broken, it's postponing life until it feels safe again. These are not random symptoms, they are a language, your body's own system of messages, and every symptom says the same thing. Please stop, I can't keep going like this, I need safety, I need softness, I need you to listen. You don't need to burn out to prove anything, you don't need to ignore your body to be strong, you don't need to crash before you pause. Your body is not sabotaging you, it's saving you the only way it knows how. The only question is, will you listen? Can you reverse it? Yes. Let's start there with the answer your nervous system has been craving. Yes, you can heal no matter how long you've been surviving instead of living, no matter how wired, tired, inflamed, or disconnected you feel. Your body is not broken, it's adaptive, and it's waiting for one thing: safety. You don't need to fix yourself. You need to create the conditions where healing happens on its own, because healing is not something you do, it's something your body remembers when you stop fighting it. Step 1, calm the nervous system. Before anything else, you must teach your body what safety feels like, not in theory, not as a goal, but as a felt experience. Start simple, deep breathing. Inhale through the nose, slow, hold, exhale longer than you inhale, touch trees, bare feet on earth. Let the nervous system sync with nature. Gentle movement walks, slow stretching, swaying to music, cold exposure, a splash of cold water, a brief cold shower to reset alertness, safe connection, sit near someone who makes you feel calm. Even silence can heal. Safety is not found in a pill. It begins in the body. Step 2, Restore sleep. Sleep isn't optional, it's primary medicine, and without it, no healing lasts. To invite sleep, you can follow these tips. Get morning sunlight within the first hour of waking. Dim lights at night signal the brain it's time to slow down. Limit screens 1-2 hours before bed. Keep a consistent sleep and wake time even on weekends. Practice evening rituals, herbal tea, light reading, breath work. Journaling. Sleep is not wasted time. It's where the real repair happens. Step 3. Nourish gently. Don't punish your body with restriction. Feed it like you love it. Choose whole foods, simple, colorful, alive. Hydrate your cells. Can't detox without water. Prioritize protein and healthy fats. Blood sugar stability reduces anxiety. Move softly but daily walks. Dancing, yoga, swimming. Rest without guilt. Stillness is part of healing, not laziness. Your body is trying to regenerate. Give it raw material, not noise. Step 4. Support with adaptogens optional. With guidance, adaptogens are not magic. They're support, not shortcuts, but when used wisely, they can help your system relearn balance. Some to consider with professional guidance. Ashwagandha calms cortisol. Rhodiola boosts resilience. Magnesium relaxes muscles and mind. Holy basil soothes inflammation. L-theanine balances focus and calm. Reishi mushroom supports sleep and immune health. Think of them as helpers, not heroes. The healing still comes from you. Step 5. Rewire perception and belief. Stress doesn't only come from what happens to you, it comes from how your brain interprets what happens. To shift it, you can follow these steps. Journal. Let the nervous system speak through words. Practice mindfulness. Train your awareness to rest in the present. Reframe, replace I have to with I get to or I choose to. Practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself like someone you love. Your thoughts aren't always facts, but they do shape your biology. Every thought is chemistry. Every belief is a message to your cells. Recovery is not a one-time event. It's a practice, 1,000 small choices, a new rhythm, chosen every day. And no, it won't be linear. There will be setbacks, resistance, guilt, fatigue, but don't mistake those for failure. They're part of the unwinding. Your body has been bracing for years. Give it time to soften. You are not fragile. You are not lazy. You are not too far gone. You are healing in quiet, invisible ways right now. All you have to do is keep choosing safety until safety becomes your new normal. We live in a world that rewards exhaustion, that praises burnout like it's ambition, that calls collapse a badge of honor, but your body, it knows better. It was never meant to live in overdrive. It was never designed to run on caffeine, deadlines, and suppressed emotion. It was built to breathe, to regulate, to renew. Stress is not a weakness. It's a clue, a signal, a whisper before the scream. It says, slow down, come home to yourself. I can't keep running from everything, including you. You don't need to earn your rest. You don't need to justify your stillness. You don't need to apologize for healing. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of slowness. You are worthy of a nervous system that isn't always on fire. So today, let your body exhale. Let your thoughts loosen their grip. Let yourself feel the safety of simply being, because the truth is that you can't be expensive on burnout, but you can be priceless in balance. Thanks for watching Your Body's Clues. If this message resonated, share it with someone who's been running on empty, and subscribe for weekly insight into what your body is always trying to say, even in silence. Because your body speaks, all you have to do is listen.